G'day everyone and welcome to Fallout New Vegas. Yes, that's right, a game that's not Skyrim. Let's freaking go. Now of course, if you do want to know all the mods I'll be using for this modded playthrough, I'll of course leave a link down below in the description. But of course, just to go over some of the mods that I do have installed, I have a newly released mod called the Long 15, which is basically a massive DLC size mod, and it's basically a pretty large NCR expansion, which I will eventually check out in this playthrough. I've also got Vicious Wastes, which is basically a massive rebalancing overhaul, which basically makes changes to things like combat to make it more difficult, makes changes to the way you level up, makes changes to the economy so that way you don't get as rich quickly, and it's just basically, like I said, it's a massive rebalancing overhaul. I've also got a collection that adds a whole bunch of visual mods to make the game feel more like a remaster, quote-unquote, and it's just to make the game look a lot more visually appealing and just nicer to look at. And I've also got a whole bunch of first-person animation mods just to make the game feel a little bit more modern-ish, just because, why not? I think they look pretty good. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and shut my mouth and let our guy talk here.
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
You're awake. How about that?
Yeah, just about.
Whoa,
I
easy
think.
there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
My name is most certainly not Courier. No, my name is Joseph. Yes.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell.
Well, that's a bit rude.
Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Okay, whoa, what?
How'd I do?
Okay, I could have sworn his hair just turned black. That's a bit weird, but whatever. Right, anyways, well, this is obviously not going to be Joseph. Right, well, I think this is going to be Joseph's official appearance, and reason why I chose this is because I kind of like the bullet wound, because, you know, makes sense. Now, I was considering on either the beat beard or the beatlinger, because I like the mustache. The mustache looks very good. But honestly, I think, to be honest, I feel like the mustache is a bit much. I think the beat beard just looks generally quite good and very handsome looking, so I think we'll stick with the beat beard. I might possibly change it over to a mustache at some point eventually, but I think the beat beard style will do.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Whoa, okay, whoa.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Okay, I'll try to... okay, no, I think it's just the lighting making his hair look black for some reason. Okay, right, well, I think I'm perfectly fine. Doctor's bag. Let's not take the doctor's bag. I think I'm good.
Ooh, looking good so
for
far.
now.
Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Right, will do. The Vitomatic Vigor Tester. Right, well, Joseph is above average in everything except charisma and luck, because he's not exactly the luckiest person, considering he was just shot recently. And he's not exactly the most charismatic either, because he's not exactly the most people kind of person. He's not very social, so yeah. So I think this'll do. It's fairly average, but I think it'll do.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news.
Well, that's
your
good.
vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Okay, will do, but I will take these back, thank you.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Train.
House.
Investment.
Night.
Dream.
Bandit.
Swiss cheese.
Light.
Inspiration?
Mother.
Human shield. No. Regret, tattle, jeans. I mean, maybe, but no. Cookie jar.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Conflict just ain't in my nature. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that, yes.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Well, considering Joseph is not really the most social of people, I would probably say just no opinion.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Once again, because Joseph is not really a people kind of person, I think I'll go disagree this time.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
No, Joseph is pretty open to new ideas, depending on what they are.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Yeah, I would say I agree with that.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
I see 2 arms giving me the thumbs up. A broken chain, a chemical reaction, a shadow in a door frame. Sorry, a shadow in a door frame. Okay, what door frame? Odd. An oozing wound or an angry 2-headed ant. Okay, I suppose the ant is... Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll go with the angry 2-headed ant.
Okay. How about this one?
I see someone standing over here and their shadows kind of just stretching across what looks like a maple leaf. I see a priceless work of art. It's some piece of space-age technology, a ship at sea. Okay. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like. Okay, what? What is so embarrassing about it? Odd. You know what? I'll say it's a priceless work of art. It looks, interesting, I guess.
Last one.
It looks like 2 bears high-fiving each other or playing patty cakes with each other. One of those. A light in the darkness, a bearded man, a mushroom cloud, a head on a pillow. A head on a pillow. Okay, what pillow and what head? Okay, that's very odd. Oh, actually, no. Maybe... Oh, actually, no. I think these here might be the pillow, and the gap in here is the head? I'm not sure, but that is interesting. But I'll go with a bearded man.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Well, I would assume it is. Ah, yes, my skills. Right, well, I would definitely say George is a gunman. Definitely, mainly because his father was a gunman. He's a repairman because, well, I'd probably say his father's more of a gunsmith. He definitely uses guns, but also repairs guns. And his uncle, Joseph's uncle, was a demolition man, so he would definitely hang out with him quite a bit while he's doing his demolition work. So I think, yes, guns, explosives, and repair, I think.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Well, I would hope you don't find that, because I'd be very confused. Right, traits. Banned for life. You've been vilified by the major factions of the Mojave. Because of this, the raider gangs of the Mojave are all friendly towards you. That's interesting. But no thank you. Big Iron Ranger. You won't be the 21st with the big iron on your hip. Your critical hit chance is increased by 10% with old Western firearms, but you get critically hit more from raider types such as fiends and powder gangers. To be honest, I kind of want this. Because Western firearms? That'd be cool. That'd be very, very cool. So maybe I'll get this. Because I definitely see Joseph being a kind of a old Western firearm kind of person, I guess. Oh, also, mustn't forget this. Wild Wasteland. That is a definite yes for obvious reasons for those who have played New Vegas before. Right. Born to be wild, you are easily addicted to chems. Fortunately, you can craft any common chem from campfires or hot plates using alcohol. No. No, Joseph is not a junkie. Bring it on. You either kill fast or die early. Both you and your enemy's damage threshold are reduced by 5. No. I mean, that sounds... It could be interesting, but no. Built to destroy. The flamer that burns twice as bright burns half as long. All weapons have a plus 3% chance to critically hit, but equipment condition decays 15% faster. No. That sounds cool, but no. Having the weapons decay faster? Yeah, obviously not. Conduit of radiation. As you become more irradiated, your health and AP regenerate faster. However, you now accumulate 3 times as much radiation. Obviously not. That sounds very stupid. Yes, it does. Fake physician. You might not know what a funny bone is, but you know how to make people laugh. Your starting medicine skill is reduced to 0, but your speech skill is increased by the amount of medicine you lose. Yeah, no. No, that sounds a bit... Finesse. With the Finesse perk, you have a higher chance to score a critical hit on an opponent in combat, equivalent to 5 extra points of luck. That could be interesting. That could be interesting, but to be honest, I feel like that could be maybe a little bit overpowered, perhaps, so probably not. Right, well, I'm going with the Big Iron Ranger because I want to use Old Western firearms. I'm using 4 eyes just because I kind of see Joseph being a little blind and obviously, well, less perceptive. I see him as being skilled, but not experienced, just because I feel like he's a bit more of a natural, but he hasn't exactly used firearms or explosives for very long, so he's, you know, more skilled. Now, I was thinking of putting this last trait into trigger discipline, but I don't know, because I mean, yes, I'll become more accurate, but AP costs becoming higher, I don't know, and also your weapons fire more slowly, so I'm also not sure about that either. You know what? I'll just not take it. I think I'll leave the one trait here for now, I think. I'm not sure if I'll be able to use it later, but doesn't matter. I think I'm done here.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Right, about time, because that took me a while to choose my skills and stuff. Might want to wipe this down. It's a bit dirty and grimy.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there,
A
you
Pip-Boy
ought to have
3000.
this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Okay, right. Well, thanks so much for patching me up.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Yeah, I'll try not to. Hardcore mode. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking yes. I haven't really played New Vegas that much, but I'm kind of thinking yes. So, Stimpaks heal over time and cannot mend broken limbs. That's fair. Radaway removes radiation over time. Ammunition has weight. Okay, sure. And dehydration is a constant concern. This mode is only recommended for advanced players. Well, I mean, I wouldn't exactly call myself advanced, but, screw it. Let's go. Okay. Yes, ain't that a kick in the head indeed. Okay, dude, seriously? At least do that outside, or something. And he calls himself a doctor. Well, I mean, I guess he's pretty good at being a doctor, but... You really should not be smoking as a doctor. You really shouldn't. I mean, I get it. It kind of helps soothes the mind and whatever, but... Jeez Louise, man. Grilled mantis. You know what? Why not? And I suppose I'll take a bit of whiskey as well, because, sure, why not? I'm not really much of a wine kind of person. Could be interesting, but I kind of like whiskey and beer. Mainly beer, really. Abraxo cleaner, and let's not activate the toilet. I'm not drinking or whatever out of a toilet. That sounds pretty nasty. Empty syringe. I think I'm good for now. Don't really want to pick up too much around here. In fact, I think I did see... You know what? Let's not take the caps. Let's not take anything from the old man. Besides, he helped me get back on my feet. Sensor module. Yeah, so I think it's best to not be stealing his money. I will, however, be taking Stimpaks, Rad-X, and all of these other useful things. And that, I also want these drained small energy cells. I don't think I know how to fill up an energy cell, so I don't think so. Oh, a broken 9mm submachine gun. This 9mm submachine gun is broken but can possibly be restored to a fully functioning weapon. Ooh. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, nice. Very good. Very good indeed. Sunset Sarsaparilla. You know what? Why not? Why not? Chemistry set. Yeah, no thanks. No thank you, indeed. Pencil, paperweight. No, don't think I want any of that. Doctor's bag. I think I might possibly take that because I think those are used for crippled limbs and whatnot, from what I remember. Right. Well, I suppose before I leave, I'll just turn on the light for one.
I expect you'll be wanting to go outside after being cooped up for so long, but if you have any questions, I'll answer what I can.
Right. I'm hurt. I need help. No, I don't. What town is this?
This here's Good Springs, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Good Springs Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us.
Okay, that's cool. Who was it that rescued me?
That'd be Victor. Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean 'cause he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town.
He has a home here? Okay, interesting. Do you know anything about the man that shot me? Yes, do you?
I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road. If anyone saw anything, she'd know about it.
Trudy. Okay, good to know. Don't I at least get a lollipop before leaving, Doc? Let's not be snarky. He did help me, raise back to life, so to speak. What else can you tell me about Good Springs?
Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living.
So not a very big town then. Alright, good to know. Tell me about yourself. Sure, why not?
Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't.
Right. You said before you had something taken from you. Yeah, I think you did.
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
Okay. I'm assuming you don't want to talk about it then.
You take care now.
Yes, we'll do. Now, before we do absolutely anything else, I would like to go ahead and sort through my... Oh, okay, I can't actually see my Pip-Boy very well. Can I... Yeah, there we go. The Pip-Boy 2000, not 3000. Right, so what I want to do is actually... Probably... 35 spare bullets, 38. Okay, I'll probably equip that for the moment, just in case. Laser pistol. Bonus critical damage. Interesting, but no thanks. A grenade rifle. Okay, that is more up Joseph's alley. Yes, it is. Now, I do want to try out... Okay. No, go away. Yeah, I want to... Oh, yes, the courier clothes. Yes, I think this will be a bit better than the Vault 21 jumpsuit. So let me just have a look at this. Ooh. That is good looking. Yes, it is. Now, of course, we do have other outfits here. Lightweight metal armor. Excuse me. Let's have a look at this. No. It's okay looking, but no. Tribal raiding armor. That looks a bit silly, but I'll try it anyways. No. Okay, that looks a bit more like it. I like the dark leather. I like it, but I'm not sure. And an armored Vault 13 jumpsuit. Probably not. I'll probably just end up selling that off. To be honest, I'll keep the courier clothes on just because I think Joseph prefers to be in his old outfit again. So, yeah. Right, anyways, I might possibly hotkey some of these weapons here just to make sure that I've got weapons on the ready. And I think on the 4th slot, I'll put that on. So, yeah. I might also sell the throwing spears off because why the hell would I want throwing spears? Oh wait, I don't. So yeah. Right, now was there anything else to be looking at? Because otherwise, I will probably just be on my way. Empty bottles. No, I don't think I want empty bottles. I don't want the chemistry set either. Ooh, blood pack and a med eggs. Okay, so there are a few things around here that I might have missed. Surgical tubing. It's a crafting material. Blood pack. I guess I'll take that. It could be useful. It's a bit gross carrying around, but, you know, it could be useful. I suppose. Right. Anyways, I think it's time to get the hell on out of here and out into the sun again. Whoa, okay, that is very bright. Okay, so this is Good Springs. Okay, is that Victor? I'm assuming this is Victor here, right? The robot. Yeah, Victor.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks. Yeah, thanks for digging me out of that grave. I guess.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
Okay, how did you happen to find me? That's a very good question.
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Okay, in fact, do you know anything about the men who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Okay, that's fair. How did you end up in Good Springs? I've never seen a robot like you before. Yeah, that is true.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Sure. Will do. Totally. How did you end up in Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Right. Well, if you say so.
Happy trails!
Well, he definitely seems odd. But I suppose he seems okay at the same time, I guess. Ah. The Good Springs General Store. What is that? A Mojave Express drop box. Oh, welcome to the Mojave Express. Mojave Express drop boxes like this one can be used to deliver items to any Mojave Express drop box that you've discovered. Once you find a Mojave Express drop box, just activate it and you'll be able to use that location to send and receive items. Okay, useful. Very useful. Anything in the dumpsters? A fork. Okay, probably not worth looking around in the dumpsters, and apparently it's not worth stealing those either, because apparently it's considered stealing. That's fair, I suppose. Right, I would assume you're the one they call Chet, I would assume.
Morning.
Yes, morning.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Right. Okay, what makes the surplus ammo inferior?
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
Okay, so they're just really crap then. Okay, that's fair. Do you know anything about the people who attacked me? Yes, do you?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Right. Okay, can you tell me anything about the Great Khans?
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
So drug dealers, okay, interesting to know. Have you ever been to New Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New
I'm
Vegas,
sure you would have.
be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of
Gomorrah.
advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
Mr. House. Okay, can you tell me more about this Mr. House?
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's gotta be a good thing, right?
Actually, no, you raise a good point. Yeah, wait. Is Victor a spy? He could be a spy for Mr. House or something, because... Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, that is very weird. Yes, it is. Tell me about weapon mods and special ammo. Yeah, sure, why not?
Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines.
So I've
Special
heard.
ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
Okay, that's fair. Now, anyways, what do you have for sale? What do you have? And, oh, actually, no. Better question. Can you buy things off of me? You can. I might possibly sell you the laser pistol for one, because it's not really me. Neither are the spears. Or probably not. Should I sell this? I probably could sell that as well. I don't really want it, to be honest. And yeah, I might possibly sell you everything else except the lightweight leather armor. I might actually keep that. That actually did look pretty decent in my opinion. Right, well, I've just sold Chet a whole bunch of stuff, so now I've got 469 caps, so that's pretty good.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Yes, will do.
Take it easy now.
Will do. But at least now I've got a bit more carrying space in my inventory, I do believe. Yes, 86 out of 150. That is pretty good. And I think this is already on my... Yes, it is. Okay, good. Just checking. Just want to make sure that my shotgun is on hand. Right, I think I... Yeah, probably don't need to be looking at my weapons, really. Probably shouldn't whip them out either, just in case. Ah, a reloading bench. And a workbench. Okay, that's actually useful to know. In fact, what can I make here? What can I make? Nothing. Okay, that's fine. I guess I'll probably make some stuff later. Door to Prospector Saloon. Ah, okay, right. This is the saloon. Yes, where I'm supposed to be meeting Sunny, I think she's called? Easy Pete.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
You could probably answer as to why your eyebrows are green. Is that some kind of strange makeup you've got on or something, or what? It's a bit strange. Oh, actually, yeah, do you know anything about the people who attacked me, just wondering?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Okay, right. Do you know anything about Victor? Yeah, do you?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken-down relic with no place to be.
And it probably is just that.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Okay, will do. But yeah, Victor is quite possibly some kind of spy for this Mr. House or something, so I think Trudy's right to be suspicious of him, I think.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Okay. Oh, okay, right. Your Sunny smiles. Yes, Doc Mitchell said you'd teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Okay, right. Behind the saloon. Bar cafe. Okay, does anybody want to talk?
Howdy.
Yes, howdy indeed. Okay. What's in here? Bit dark. Oh. Okay, another workbench. Nice. That's considered stealing. Okay, that is fair. That is fair. Okay, Wastelander. Another Wastelander. And a Good Spring Settler.
If you're looking for supplies, Chet over at the general store can help you out.
Already have, but I think I'm good. Right, so I think... Okay. Okay, why are these up on the fence here? That's a bit strange.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Ah, okay, right. I'm supposed to shoot them. Okay. Well, I suppose I could probably do that.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
Well, yeah, what do you think I'm doing? Let me focus.
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Okay. Oh, actually, it kind of does a little bit.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
I mean, I suppose more practice the better, so sure, why not?
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Okay, right, okay, don't point the gun at her. She's teaching me on how to survive, because apparently I've forgotten on how to survive out in the wasteland. Because, yeah, Joseph doesn't really remember much as to what happened before he was shot, because, well, he was shot, so it kind of, caused him to, forget a fair bit. I wouldn't say amnesia exactly, but something like that. Kind of. Okay, I see a windmill. Is this where we need to be or something? Okay, what is that noise?
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Okay, right. Although I am wondering, what would happen if I were to, say, I don't know, use a grenade rifle? Would that be a bit too much? Too much boom boom? Yeah, probably a bit too much, really. It's probably going to cause quite
Go give him hell.
a bit of a ruckus. Okay, right. So they're supposed to be somewhere... Oh, hello? I think I saw something move. Ah, there you are. I see you there. Right. You're not usually the kind of person to use that, because it feels kind of like cheating. But, yeah. Well, actually, wait, let's just... Yeah, one shot at his foreleg and one shot at his torso. That'll do. Ooh! Okay, nice shot, nice shot. And apparently there's another one.
Come on.
Ah, there you are. Right, no, let me shoot him, let me shoot him. I want to shoot him. Okay, he's gone, he's ran away. He's ran away. You're scaring him. Really, Sonny? I was kind of hoping to do it myself.
Yeah.
Now, where is it? It was somewhere here. Well, it was. Okay, whoa! What? Oh, you found it. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to do it myself, because I'm supposed to be the one who's learning here, not you. But thanks, I guess.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Oh, sure. The more caps, the better.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us.
More rounds.
Come with me.
Okay, will do. Will do. I guess I'll loot the other gecko later. May as well
I'm taking you down.
try and keep up. Okay, whoa! Okay, okay, go on. Ooh. I think they were all headshots as well. Honestly, I'm pretty good at this. Yes, I am. A gecko hide. Okay, could probably be useful. And once again, I'll have to loot those later, because it seems Sunny is, apparently really wanting to hurry this up. Which I suppose is kind of fair. I suppose. Oh, hello. There's one there. Right there. Literally right there, Sunny. To the right. If you want to...
Let's do this.
Yeah, possibly help out. Gee, whoa! Whoa! Okay, right. That was a bit, yeah. I'll take your meat, though, just in case. Okay.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised. Staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you.
Nice.
Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Yeah, sure. Couldn't hurt.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Okay, right. So a cemetery and a schoolhouse. By a campfire on the trail. Right. Ah, okay, right. That's what you meant. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, but I will, however, take the cabs. It's not like she's going to be using them. And I'll take the gecko meat. Oh, no, actually. Oh, I can drink. Oh, it's actually pure. No rads. Ah, well, that's nice, in fact. Just wondering, where's my thirst up to at the moment? Oh, okay, not that far up, in fact. Let me just take another sip. I would assume that reduces the thirst further. Okay. I'll take a bit more water, I guess, because, you know, don't want to die out here in the middle of the desert. Dying of thirst. You know. Okay, yeah, anyways, should probably stop yammering on about random crap that no one cares about. Right, so we're supposed to be finding a xander root. Okay. Oh, I've got radios here. Radio New Vegas.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to me, Mr. New Vegas, and you look extraordinarily beautiful right now. Here are our top stories. Rumors persist about a super mutant refuge nestled high in the ski lodge to the northwest. If you should find it, do not, repeat, do not belittle a super mutant for taking the bunny slope. And that's the news. You know, sometimes the journey beats the destination, and especially if your spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle, and you meet some nice gals along the way.
Okay, I think I'm good there, but something about a super mutant place or something. I can't really remember what he said, but... Okay, anyways, I'm supposed to be finding... Assuming that... Yes. Okay, so we're supposed to be going here and to the cemetery. Okay, I'm assuming the schoolhouse is right here then, where I'm supposed to be finding... xander root? Or something? I'm not sure. Something like that anyways. Okay. A dead bounty hunter. Yes. I'll be... Ooh, hello. Now hiring. Okay, no, I want the Magnum revolver. I want that. Yes. I've actually found a Magnum revolver already. Okay, and I guess I'll... Ooh. Charisma 1, guns +5. Oh, that is good, actually. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, nice. But now hiring. Guess I'll take that. Encasing. Yes, I could probably make something out of it. Harmonica, don't think so. New Vegas bounties. Okay. Speak with Randall about the bounty hunter position. Okay, well, let's just have a look at the Randall and Associates. Randall and Associates is accepting applications for the following positions. Bounty Hunter. Job description. Pursue high-risk bounties on behalf of various clients, utilizing any and all means to apprehend and/or terminate contracted targets. Job requirements. Should have experience with firearms, explosives, or energy weapons. Definitely got that. Must be organized and self-sufficient. Interpersonal ability is helpful but not essential. Unarmed or melee skills a plus. Moral flexibility preferred. Okay, I'm sure. Pay/benefits. Work at your own pace on your own schedule. The initial contract is 125 caps. Proven effectiveness will lead to more lucrative payments. Potential rewards include a custom revolver and duster. I like the sound of that. To apply, see Stephen Randall at the offices of Randall and Associates. Disclaimer, Randall and Associates is not responsible for injuries and/or death incurred while pursuing said contracts. Randall and Associates is an equal opportunity employer. Okay. So where can I find this Randall and Associates? It's all the way down here. Okay, well, I suppose I'll probably visit this place at some point eventually, but I think for now, we'll stick with trying to find a Brock flower and a Xander root, which isn't exactly the most exciting thing. Oh, now also, I did get an outfit and a hat, a bounty hunter duster, and a desperado cowboy hat. Ooh, now that. Ooh. Okay, well, I mean, the hat's a bit too dark, but the outfit looks pretty okay. I don't know. I think the hat's probably a bit too much, I think. I'll probably take off the hat for the moment. And also, I might possibly keep the courier clothes on for the moment. Actually, no, you know what? I'll stick with the Bounty Hunter Duster, whatever it's called. Yeah, Bounty Hunter Duster. I think this is a good look for George. Yes, it is. And that sounds like gunfire I shouldn't go near.